everybody.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Sunday Chill Sprints. We have a special guest. You wanted to go ahead and introduce yourself and also introduce the topic that you picked out for this top five.
Okay, I'm Christy. Some of y'all may know me. I have a channel and Instagram and anything else as a nerdy book life. I picked the top 5 shojo for today because that's kind of the main manga that I gravitate towards, but I do read other stuff. So, do you want me to go ahead and share mine or?
We usually start with like a really short sprint so that more people can show up.
Okay.
So that nobody like misses anything, like if they come late and then they're like, oh, we missed what your top 5 was or whatever.
Okay.
So we can start with a little sprint maybe, but for everybody who's watching, think about your top 5 shoujo so that you guys can tell us what are some of yours. And if you don't read shoujo, let us know why it's not like your thing or whatever. But yeah, so do you have anything that you're going to be reading today, Christy?
I have this one. Hi, I'm a witch, and my crush wants me to make a love potion. I looked this one up, and I'm pretty sure it's considered shoujo.
I think it is.
Then again, I'm not 100% sure. I've been wanting to read this one. It's been on my shelf for a long time, and I'm like, I just need to pick it up and read it because I knew it's one of your favorites, Maeve. Yeah. So I was like, I just need to read it. So I'm excited to dive into this one.
I'm excited to hear your thoughts on it. I am going to be reading From Far Away. I, like, for so many years was trying to pick this up. It's an out of print series, and it is a shoujo title as well. And yeah, it just like took me forever to get it. And then last year I finally got like the last volume that I was missing. And I still haven't like read through the series. Like I read the first volume forever ago. And then I've just been like putting it off. And now I'm like, I need to read this. So I already started rereading this first volume. So I'm like a little ways into it, but I'm going to keep reading it. And then I have more volumes over here just in case I finish this one.
And I missed that which one that you're reading. What demographic is that? I'm just wondering.
I think it's Shojo.
It is
Shojo.
Yeah.
I know you said it, but I can hear over my dogs, so they were like so loud.
Going crazy as always.
Yeah. Adam came out of his bedroom, so they went and said hello. I am. This is going to be weird, so don't judge me. But I'm going to be reading not a manga. It's yours, Cruelly, Elvira. Memoirs of the Mistress of the Dark, and I'm going to be listening to it on.
Oh my gosh, how cool!
Yeah, I started it and I'm really enjoying it. And then when I'm listening to this, I'm going to count how many manga volumes I already read this year because I'm really curious. Because someone posted the goal, and so I'm like, now I'm curious how much I actually read this year already.
How did I even read? So that could make a goal. Yeah, I'm horrible at tracking my manga reading.
I really need to start just making lists because, like, I'll be looking at manga and I'll be like, wait, did I read that one yet? And I'll be like, let me look back and see. Okay, I remember that. Okay, I remember that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then every single year I'm like, I'm gonna be better at tracking, and then I fail. Miserable.
Oh yeah, ditto. 1000%. Do we want to do like a little 10-minute sprint and then we can come back and Christy can start with her top 5?
Yes, sounds good. Hey, Robert.
Hey, Rob. Glasses. 2 of us have glasses this time.
The kitty.
And go.
Okay, see you guys in 10 minutes. How was everyone's reading? Hey, Christina.
Hey, Christina. I'm doing good. I'm enjoying this more.
No, we're all like, what? I got halfway through mine. So, that's good. What about you, Christy?
Oh, sorry. I thought someone was talking. Is that your dog?
It's, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get too far. I got a little bit, but I'm liking it so far, and I think it's funny how she's making him go get every single ingredient by individually.
Yeah. She's like, just one thing at a time, and then you have to come back. And then this other thing, and then you have to come back. And then this other thing, and then you have to come back.
By the way, you need to get this one on a full moon. What? That just happened.
Well, it's
So I'm excited to see where this goes.
mm-hmm.
I know there's more volumes of this too. I don't know how many though.
I think there's 4 out right now. I will look it up.
I knew that at least there was like 2 or 3. So I also love the cover. It's just so pretty.
I know. I love the covers for that series.
The back's kind of cool too. Definitely gives witchy vibes.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Bar?
Yeah.
I listened to my audiobook, really enjoying it. Got to the part where she's a huge groupie and she makes out with every single member of the band. That was fun. And then I let my dogs out, let them back in, and still that wasn't good enough. And he's still crying.
Now they're whining.
I don't know what to do. What is it? What I think it would be better if you could see how cute he was. So it wouldn't be as annoying, but you can't see.
Is he too big to pick up?
Oh, to get up. No, you can't see him. Yeah.
Aw, sad.
And he's too big to lift.
Like I can't
I mean, I've lifted it before, but he hates it. So.
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
He's a mix.
A mix.
But I have 6 altogether, so you might hear a lot of feet. Ow.
Aren't they all mutts?
Except for Mariah. Mariah is a Yorkie.
Oh,
yeah.
What is it?
These are cute.
Hey, I'll let you outside. Let's go again.
So Hi, I'm a Witch is up to volume 4 in English.
Volume 4. Okay, cool.
Yep. And I'm sorry. I would click on comments, but I can't. Only Bizarre can do it.
Well,
Sorry, guys.
Kind of.
Well, I guess we should probably wait for Bizarre before we talk about your picks too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess this is like a way faster read than I thought it was going to be. Because usually I feel like older titles are like more wordy, but this is just there's a lot of just like pictures and like sound effects.
Oh yeah.
So it's like going really fast.
That definitely makes it faster. Yeah.
I like pictures and sound effects.
That's like Blood on the Tracks. Like you can read those like in, I swear, like 15 minutes.
Yeah. No, it's totally like that. Oh, but I love this old like art style. I love the old like Shojo art styles that they have back around the same time as like Sailor Moon and Utena, Revolutionary Girl Utena. And what are some of the other ones that have that like classic Shojo style. I don't know. Anyways, Red River, that's another one. Has that style. Bizarre, we need you to click on comments even if you can't talk. Because we can't click on comments. We said hi to Christina already. Hey, Kitty Cat.
Hey.
Glad Christy is good. Which series is definitely great. Reread it recently. I think it's supposed to be 5 or 6 volumes currently. Oh, and it's only 2 light novels right now. Crazy. Who's excited about Pride Readathon? Me! Bizarre and I were just talking about this before the stream. Like, we have so many plans for reading it, like, during Pride that, like, there's not enough days in the month of June to, like, read everything that we want to read. It's insane. So many.
There either needs to be 60 days in June, or there needs to be 48 hours in a day.
Or we just need to not sleep for the entire month.
Okay.
Or make it 2 months.
Yeah.
So next year, June and July is going to be Pride.
Right?
Yeah.
We'll just skip Independence Day. It's not important. Just kidding. Hey, Bo. Oh no, here comes trouble. Yeah, Bo's here. We've got both of our trolls in the chat. Elvira is one Brian always teases me about because he made me watch all the movies as much as the humor is okay, I'm not a big fan of the big boob humor as other people am. Yeah, boob humor isn't that funny to me either. But I do like her, just herself, like her aesthetic and her personality. So yes.
Yeah, and I really like what's it called, memoirs.
Yeah, I like memoirs too. I didn't used to read them until I met my partner, and I found out like she only reads like biographies, autobiographies, and memoirs. Like she doesn't read anything else. And I was like, oh, I guess I haven't ever read like any of those things. And I was like, I mean, there's people that I'd be interested to like learn about their lives. And so I started with like author biographies and stuff like that. And then I have read more since then. But yeah. From Far Away, Maeve, what made you decide to read that now? So this was on my list for the completed series on my shelves that I wanted to read this year. Oh, and I don't know, I didn't have a ton of reading plans for May. Like I had 2 shorter series, and I was like, I'll do like a medium length series. And I was supposed to buddy read this with Laura, but we just like never got back to each other about it. So I was like, I really wanted to read this entire series before the end of the month, and there's like a week, not even a week left. There's like 6 days, and there's 12 or 13 volumes in the series. So I'm like, I really want to read it just so that I can stay on track with all of my other series that I'm trying to read before the end of this year. So yes. Oh, you're doing your your Shojo picks. Fruits Basket, approved. Prison School, don't approve. Not a Shojo. Orange, is Orange a Shojo?
You know, I was looking on a list and I saw Orange on there as a shoujo, but that kind of threw me off because I wasn't sure if that was considered a shoujo.
Yeah, I didn't know that was considered a shoujo either.
It's both. It's considered a shonen and a shoujo.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, it's not even in his top 5.
I don't know how that works with the magazine, because I was going to like explain what I said earlier, but like, and he's trolling because he said he didn't like.
Yeah, well, he's saying it's his number 4,629. So.
Oh, okay, I missed that number.
Who cares about Independence Day? Well, you don't, because you live in Canada. Don't skip my birthday. Okay, but if your birthday is July 4th, then we'll celebrate your birthday. We just won't celebrate Independence Day next year. Maybe this year too. I don't know. I gotcha. And yeah, I think Laura got caught up with the Shojo. Yes, Laura is very busy with a lot of things all of the time. And so, like, it's totally not her fault that we didn't, like, get back to each other in time for me to be able to read it all before the end of this month. So, yeah. Hey, Field.
Hey, Jill.
Talking Shojo today. So, Christy, tell us your top 5. I'm super excited.
Did you want to do one and go around?
Do we want to do 1-1-1? 1-1-1-1-1-1-1?
Yes.
Okay. So give us one of your top 5, and if you have it in order, then start with your bottom one. I
And
don't have mine in order.
and also start off with what does shoujo mean to you?
Oh, good idea. Yeah.
Okay. For me, shoujo means like the definition of shoujo. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
But like how you interpret it personally. Like you don't have to give us the actual definition.
Well, for me, I have always thought it was like a cute relationship between like classmates or something. So that's the like, and they're probably in high school. Usually I think of like college or up to be josei, but I am not 100%. I'm not sure if I'm saying this using this word right, but 100% versed in the terminology. So, but yeah, that's what I think it is. I think it's a little cute relationship between classmates is what I think shoujo is.
That's
But my
accurate.
so if we're going from bottom to top, I would say Say I Love You is probably number 5 for me. Now, granted, I guess I'm cheating a little bit because I've only seen the anime of this. I haven't necessarily read the manga, but I loved the anime so much that I just had to include this in here, and I would love to read the manga. So that's my number 5.
I think Say I Love You, the anime and the manga are like really, really similar. And the manga just has like a little bit more than the anime does. So like you're not missing a ton.
That's
Yay!
okay.
Yes.
So
it's so cute. It's so cute. That's one of the first shoujo anime that I watched like after college because I was really into manga and anime when I was like in elementary school and junior high and high school. And then in college, I was like, nope, I'm too old for that stuff. I'm going to focus on studying and blah, blah, blah. And then after college, I was like, no, I miss manga and anime. I'm going back. And that was one of the first anime that I watched when I started watching again. So
if we have time, I think I've shared it on my channel before, but I do have like an interesting story about manga in general with my relationship with it. But
yeah.
I don't know if I don't want to take up time or anything. So
no, go ahead.
Well, like for me, I got introduced to manga in like elementary school, and like I never knew what it was until my friend was reading it, and I was like, "What are you reading?" I was like, "That looks really cool." And she showed me and she let me borrow it. The first manga I ever read was Vampire Knight, and I only read the first volume. But then I like slowly started getting into it, and like my mom was realizing how much I was really liking it, so she would buy me like volumes of manga and stuff. And then I started going to church, and I'm not like trying to offend anybody or anything, but this church that I went to was very discouraging of that type of stuff. They thought that it was bad. And so for a long time, I quit reading it and completely got out of it and was like, I shouldn't be reading this and everything. Well, I've eventually kind of woke up and decided I no longer wanted to go to this church. And I was like, I just don't like the things that they are believing in. And it's just like, I don't really believe. So like I got out of it. And then I think I started when I was in college, I think I started picking it back up. And then that's when my collection really started to grow because I grew, like I kept seeing all these interesting ones, and I was like, oh, there's different types of manga out there. So like my collection just started growing, and it was so fun, and I was like, I'm really glad I got back into this hobby. And now I've found this bookish community, and it's just something that I really love. I love the manga. I love making new friends like you guys and everyone else, and it's just like, I think that's one of the things that I do enjoy. I mean, like, I always read back in like middle school and high school and stuff, but like manga was something different.
Yeah.
And just, you know, and it also was the thing that grew my love for Japan and Japan culture. And like, me and my husband's goal one day is to go to Japan. Like, we really want to go to Japan.
Do it.
But it's like really expensive, and that's not on the table right now, but it's definitely a dream goal of ours. So yeah, but that's my little story.
I think, like, I know that Vampire Night has a bad rep because of certain things, but like the art in Vampire Night is some of my favorite art of all time. And like the anime opening and ending like songs and stuff are some of my favorites as well. And so like I will always have a soft space in my heart for Vampire Night, even though I don't own the series anymore. Like I got rid of it.
Yeah.
But yes. No, I totally get that. And also like what you were saying about how like there's so many different types of manga. I love that about manga because it's like if you don't like one kind of manga, there's other manga that you might like, you know? So
yeah.
Love it. Agreed. Comments? Oh, what's the top 5? Wasn't paying it. Shojo manga. Understand. Celebrate Sushi Rainbow's birthday, not USA independence. Makes absolute sense. Glad we agreed.
Yay!
Sorry if I'm not talking. I feel like I'm still on mute for some reason.
Your brain is on mute.
I'm over here like
you're just like staring off into space. You say I love you. Yes. Unpopular opinion incoming. Shojo, in my opinion, is a marketing target directed towards teenage girls that's based mostly on gendered stereotypes. I don't disagree. I think that's fairly accurate. I think Shojo is marketed towards teenage girls. I think that's like the demographic that they're going for. And that Japan does use, I mean, it's like what people do with books. There's certain like tropes or stereotypes in certain genres that make people go for whatever genre it is or demographic it is. So I don't think it's a negative opinion, and even if it's unpopular.
I guess I've just always been such a romance girly that seeing this in manga just kind of like, you know, really pulled me into manga even more. I understand where you're coming from, and but that's just why I like it.
I still love Shojo even if I'm not a teenage girl.
I know.
Yeah. And Kitty Cat, for some odd reason, I don't feel like that's an unpopular opinion. I agree with it.
It's like, yep, stereotypes are definitely used, and it's definitely aimed towards teenage girls for the most part. Laugh my ass off. Yeah, as far as a top 5 shoujo, I don't really have a clean cut top 5, nor is it in any actual order. But my first one is Cinderella Closet. I started reading that. It's so cute. Such a sweet and fun story. Yes. That one is so cute.
I've seen that one.
Cinderella's Closet was on my list, but I had to take it off. It was so close to making my top 5.
Well, and we all decided like kind of different rules for our top 5s that we're talking about. So like my top 5s are top 5 ongoing series. So like not completed series, because I've talked about my top 5 completed shoujo series like so many times that I was like, I'm going to talk about ongoing series. And then Bizarre. What was your requirements?
Yeah,
other than not clamp. Both of us were like not clamp because we talk about clamp all the time.
I had Odin, please. I had 3 rules. One was I wasn't gonna pick clamp because Cog Captain Sakura and X would be my number 2, but I've talked about them so many times that on this stream, And then I also said I wasn't going to pick any LGBTQ like BL or GL, just because it's one, it's kind of hard to find out like what magazine they were in to see if they're shoujo or not.
Yeah.
And then two, I also wanted to pick stuff. I I just had so many that I didn't want to, go over the top 5.
Mhm.
And then my third rule is I wanted all my series that I picked to be completed. But I broke that rule on one of them only because I know that it's going to be on my top 5 even when I finish it. And then, yeah. So, but yeah.
Do you want to do one of yours off of your list?
Did you want to go first, or it's up to you?
Well, Christy went first. Now you can go.
Oh, I meant like first for me.
Yeah. Me. You go.
Okay. So I might as well show the one that is not completed yet, but it is going to be complete in 10 volumes, and it is My Girlfriend's Child. I read up to volume 5. I do believe 6 and 7 might be out. I know 6 is out, but I haven't picked it up yet. But this is freaking wonderful. It is pretty much about this couple in, I believe, in high school. I'm already forgetting, and I read it in January. But anyways, they're in high school, and they just have to navigate. She gets pregnant, and he is just like the most like supportive person, and
boyfriend.
Then supportive boyfriend, and they have to kind of tell their parents and their family and how the family reacts, and it is just so well done and so good, and I love it so much. So yeah, that's my number 5.
It's so good. I have a little story about that. So just to comment really quick, I feel like that shoujo is one where it really shows that not all shoujo stick to the like, everybody's in high school and it's just this cute little romance between this boy and this girl, blah, 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 blah. Like they can have some real serious like conversations in a shoujo series, even if it's like aimed towards teenagers. Like it's still aimed towards teenagers, but like the conversations are like, they're so good. It's like, I don't know, but I almost didn't pick up that series specifically because of the title, because I interpreted it as like, so the title is My Girlfriend's Child. And I was thinking that it was about a guy dating someone else, but he's in love with his partner's child. And I was like, oh, I am not reading this. Like, why would anybody publish this crap? Blah, blah, blah. Which I know is like a trope and that some people are into it or whatever, like dating their boyfriend's dad or whatever. To each their own, not for me. And then when I heard what it was actually about, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to read this. It's so good. It's so good.
Oh, yeah, it is so good.
It's not on my list because it is complete in Japan. So.
Yeah.
I mean, every demographic has gendered stereotypes in it. It's not unique to shoujo, in my opinion. Agreed. Yep. Some have gotten their backs up over it a little. So always good to have a disclaimer. Yeah. No, totally get you. You're in a safe space. None of us are going to get upset about it. Any shoujo y'all think I should buy? I think you mean pie.
Oh my gosh, I have that one just in case I finish this one.
Look at you guys. Winning.
I heard Marg talk about this one, I think. It was either Marg or you, Maeve. One of y'all talked about this one that I heard. And I was like, maybe I should pick this one up.
Wasn't me. Must have been Marg.
Okay.
I haven't read it. Hi, Shay.
Hi, Shay.
Hey, Shay. How are you?
Get your list together. Yes. Yes.
I need to write that one down and read that one. It sounds...
It's so good.
This is why I have a notebook and a pen every stream. Because either like in the comments, somebody will say something or Bazaar will say something. And I'm like, hold on. I need to write this down. Every stream, I have to have my notebook and my pen.
Yeah, and it's only 10 volumes, so it's not like a big
so it's like a really good length without being like super long.
Yeah.
That's good.
Turbo, Banana Fish, and Children of the Whales are ones I would recommend. Yes. For Bo specifically, not for everybody.
Yeah, not for me.
If you're looking for typical shoujo, those are not typical shoujo. Yona of the Dawn.
Is that one considered shoujo?
Yes.
It is? Oh, okay.
That's one that it's like, it's kind of like shonen-ish.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But it's considered shoujo, yeah. It's a shoujo beat title. So it's got the...
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, okay, yeah.
Spoiler alert, it's not on my top 5. But that's because I haven't read like even a third of it, of what's out. And so I'm like, no, I can't put it in my top 5 if I only read that little. But I do love it.
Shay was doing her Yona the Dawn readathon, and I was really, really wanting to do that year, but I just couldn't keep up, and I haven't been able to buy a whole lot of the manga, so I was just like, I'm just going to
wait for sales because there's so many volumes. I'm like, I have to wait until they're like 50% off or something.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I can't afford it.
There's like 40 some volumes, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's in the 40s in Japan, I think. Shojo used to publish tons of horror. Those were the days. Yeah. Shojo had more a broader range of things back in the day. And then they realized like, oh, everybody wants the cute like high school romance, which is totally fine because a lot of us do. So
were you going to say something bizarre earlier?
Oh, I was just gonna let you know. I don't know how far you are on Yona, but they have on Crunchyroll they have bundles, and it's like buy 2 get 1 free pretty much on Yona.
Oh, I haven't bought from them yet. I was nervous because I heard people were having like, didn't Right Stuff go to Crunchyroll?
Yeah,
is that what happened?
Yeah.
People were having issues, so I haven't ordered from there yet.
Yeah, no, there's still some issues happening with Crunchyroll, but
yeah, I wouldn't recommend getting anything back ordered, and I wouldn't recommend doing anything pre-ordered from them. But if they're in stock, I buy from them all the time, and I haven't had any issues.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's good to know.
Shoujo and horror have a very intimate relationship. There were all sorts of shoujo horror magazines back in the day. I feel like if I had a shoujo type that wasn't like typical shoujo, it would be shoujo horror because I feel like it won't be like as horror-y as like Junji Ito, but like still has some horror-esque in it. Anyways, yeah.
Maybe we need to do some research, and maybe we can do pick some up and read some. That'd be really fun.
No, that would be so cool. I would
Yeah.
love that. Cool. Jay's top 5 completed shoujo: Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts. Love. Oh, I can't reach mine. I was like, I'll show them all on the screen. Wake Up Sleeping Beauty. Love. Magic Night Ray Earth. Love. Love Me Not. And Honey So Sweet. Honey So Sweet is so cute. Also, I approve of all your top 5. Love, 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 love. Love. So good.
No, that's honey lemon soda. Never mind.
They're all out of reach. They're all like,
I know.
Yeah, we're like, wait, I can show you that one. Wait, hold on.
I almost got it.
Next time I'll just be standing so that I can grab everything off my shelves.
Yeah.
I know. Wish that carried over into the present, but I'm glad that indie publishers are publishing them in English. Agreed. Yay for indie publishers. Seriously.
Yeah. Hey, Kitty Cat, I have some homework for you. Find out some of them so we can see if we can get our hands on
the list. Oh yeah, I got a new laptop today. Yay! I'm free from that dinosaur I was using. Yeah, new laptop. Laptops are expensive. The chargers for laptops are expensive. Oh my gosh. I went to just get like an extra one and I was like, nope, never mind. Not the charger for my laptop.
Like, I'm just going to use this one.
Well, yes, those I'd recommend for both specifically. Agreed. Volume 44 comes out next week. Oh, of Yona.
Wow. Crazy.
Yeah. Store had it early. So I'm guessing you already have it. To be honest, I think the idea that shoujo is just high school and maybe college romance is probably not helped by the fact that many of the non-romance focused shoujo stories don't get brought over to English. Agreed. Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. But, I mean, there's still some good ones. And there's nothing wrong with high school romance. Just saying. Or college romance. Nah, they did gory shoujo. Like, some of them are crazy creature feature horror stories. Oh. I mean, I'd still try it.
Yeah.
Agreed, Hfield. Shoujo has so many different kinds of stories, and I wish the English market represented that more, though I would never deny that romance isn't important to the demographic. There are lots of those. Yep, I agree. I feel the same about isekai. I feel like most of the like fantasy genre, and not saying all, I know there's like non-isekai fantasy manga out there, but there's a lot of isekai that I'm like, can we get something else that's not isekai, please?
Yeah.
But yeah, anyways. I also love romance. Don't get it twisted. Agreed. Okay. My bottom 5? That sounds weird. My number 5. Oh, actually, I was going to start really quick. So when I was trying to pick out my top 5, I was double checking to make sure that the stuff that I was picking up was actually shoujo. And here are some of my favorites that I thought were shoujo and are not shoujo. Blue Box, not shoujo. This is shonen. The Skull Dragon's Precious Daughter, not shoujo, even though it's about a little girl. This is seinen. Like, what? I don't even know. Witch Hat Atelier, also
Really?
seinen. Yeah. The Ayakashi Hunter's Tainted Bride, shonen. I was like, okay, if it's not shoujo, it must be like a seinen or a josei, right? No, it's not. And Nina the Starry Bride, which is a josei. So there's a bunch of not shoujo that I thought were shoujo because I never know my demographics. But my number 5 is Subakicho Lonely Planet. And I did pick ongoing series, as I said. I know that this gets some hate because it's an age gap series. It's a high school girl and a not high school guy, an older guy. But, whoop, Kristen. Don't die. It's okay. I'm sorry I picked it. Don't leave us.
No, I want to read that one. I actually have that one.
No. So I really like this series. For me, when there is an age gap, I am fine with the age gap as long as nothing happens. There's no nothing that would point to grooming. There's nothing that's like, oh, well, we're going to have this physical relationship. And so far, from what I have read in this series, there isn't any of that. Like, they don't touch each other at all whatsoever, like in any sort of romantic way. I don't think they even tell each other about their feelings. They just think about it. And there's nothing that feels like grooming in this at all. So
that reminds
not everybody has to like this, but this is my number 5 shoujo ongoing series. So
that reminds me of After the Rain. Have you read that one?
I love After the Rain.
Me too. Yeah. Is that shoujo or a josei?
I think it's actually seinen, but
okay,
I will check.
Because
I do love After the Rain, and I do love what they do with that age gap specifically. Mm-hmm. Because I'm like, because there is confessions and there is like whatever, but it's like, it's just handled so well. Like, I love After the Rain.
I think I saw Shay reading that one and it interested me, and I was like, I have to read this, and it became one of my new favorite was After the Rain. And I was like, it wrapped up really nicely too, I think.
Yes, I agree. Whoop, that is not.
I would have picked that one, but I was like, I don't think that one qualifies as shoujo.
Top 5 ongoing: Yona of the Dawn, Queen's Quality. Queen's Quality is complete in Japan. So, Subakucho, Lonely Planet, Prince Freya, and Golden Japanesque. Queen's Quality would have been on my list, but it's complete in Japan, so I didn't count it. But it is ongoing in the US, so that's my own little quibble. Exactly. The problem isn't shoujo romance. The issue is when it's only shoujo romance. Diversify publishers so everyone gets what they want. Agreed. This is why I struggle with the shoujose terminology. I think it's important to distinguish them. Agreed.
Agreed.
I think the reason why people like to group shoujo and josei together is because they're both aimed towards females. And I'm sorry if that word offends people, but I don't want to say women because of women, like women sounds like adult and girl sounds like a young person. So like, yeah. So they like put it together because it's for like females. But at the same time, it's like younger girls probably won't want to read what older women are reading and vice versa. Like, yeah, maybe there's some crossover, but there's not that much. But yeah.
Well, just like Sweat and Soap. Yes. Isn't that
yeah, it is seinen. We are right.
Is Sweat and Soap, is that josei, or is that considered something
Sweat
else?
and Soap is josei.
Because that's kind of like a look into a, adult relationship.
Yeah. But it still has like the romance aspect and the like relationship aspect and everything like that. So
yeah.
Oh no, Sweat and Soap is seinen.
Seinen, okay.
Yeah. But still, like I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
See, I'm worried about posting a top 5 because I might get a demographic wrong, but I think I also have too many choices. Like I just said, I had 5 manga that none of them were even shoujo, and I thought they were shoujo. And just now we're talking about Sweat and Soap, and we both think it's josei, and it's a seinen. Like,
go ahead and say what it is. I'm not even sure my top 5 are shoujo. That's why I'm asking these 2 experts to help me.
No. Well, as far as I'm aware, After the Rain isn't really a romance. Correct. It's more like she has a crush on her manager and he feels very awkward about it and doesn't know what to do. Correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
but the way she was explaining that one, that's just kind of it just kind of reminded me of that.
Yes. I don't consider something complete until it's all out in the US personally. Yeah, no, I totally get that. For me, because of the way I collect manga, I consider it complete when it's complete in Japan. But I totally get not doing that for everybody. Like, that's just my own little, yeah. Anyways. Yes.
The one that really threw me off was Skip and Loafer.
What demographic is that?
I think it's a shonen.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I kind of get it. I don't know. Like, yeah, that seems a little off. But oops, I'm not spelling that right. It's a seinen.
Seinen, okay.
Yep. Everything's seinen. Everything I like is seinen. Or the majority. That's what I'm learning, like looking through my shelves. I have hardly any josei at all. I have a ton of seinen. And then like my shonen and shoujo are like about the same.
Yeah. But I really thought that one was the shoujo for like the longest time.
I think people put shoujosei together like that because josei doesn't actually because josei doesn't exactly exist in Japan, at least not anymore, and not in stores. It's all sold together. Oh, I had no idea. It's complicated. Sounds complicated. Yeah, I think it's important to distinguish between girls and women. Agreed. Yep.
Okay.
Seinen. Another seinen. I research all my titles before posting them. Yeah, I always have to double check for sure. According to the definition of romance books, a romance novel has to have a happily ever after or a happy for now. A love story can have an ending where they aren't together. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, then I've seen a lot of romance that are in the romance category, but that aren't actually romance. So, just saying. It can get tricky because some publishers make claims about the demographic when it isn't true. I've heard about that a lot, actually. So, it's just shonen or seinen. One of the ones we were talking about. Yes. Normally stay away from shojo because of the shojo onlys who get bent out of shape when you don't glaze shojo. I don't know what that means.
Praise?
Or label it right.
Or label it right. Yeah, I don't know. Oh. Or label it right. Okay, Christy, let's do another one of yours.
Okay. My next one is Takane and Hana. Oops.
That's an age gap, right? I think that's an age gap.
Yes, I think so. I'm pretty sure I saw this on our shoujo list, so if I'm incorrect, I do apologize.
No, I think that one's a shoujo.
But I think their banter is really funny, and like, I don't know. I haven't finished it yet, unfortunately, but it really caught my attention.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just really like it.
I know that's one that Shay really likes. I remember reading the first volume and liking it, and then I was like, I'm going to wait until the whole series is out, and then I'll read it. And then I never finished reading it. Because that happens with a lot of series for me.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Well, if I keep thinking about finishing it, I feel like that's like,
Yeah.
I really like it.
Who finishes series? Who does that?
I'm trying. That's what I'm doing this year.
I had this curse when I make it to volume 14 of longer series, and I stop at 14, and I don't know what the 14 is.
You're like, what is this?
It's literally on 3 different series, and I didn't even mean to. So I like looked and be like, I wonder where I stopped at this series, and it was 14. And then I like looked later on, I'm like, wait a minute. So it's 14 volumes, and I'm like, I'm done with this series. So anything longer than 14, I'm like,
we're gonna have to like look into the numerology of it to see.
Yeah. So literally, okay. So Tsubasa read up to 14.
Yeah.
Angel Sanctuary read up to 14. Seven Deadly Sins read up to 14, and some other ones. But I'm like, what is going on?
You're finishing Angel Sanctuary with me this year.
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
I have 6 more volumes to go, but I need to reread it because I don't remember.
Yeah, no, there's way too much happening and too many characters for you to just jump in.
That's one of the things I struggle with too, is like reading so many and then like going back into it later on and being like, wait, what did I read? Am I really gonna have to read all these volumes over again?
That's why I stopped collecting Yona at volume 33. I was like, I need to just wait until it's all done, because otherwise I'm just gonna like forget and have to reread the whole thing.
Exactly.
No, don't get him to explain it. Explain to me in my messages on Instagram, Bo. I want to know, but the public doesn't need to know. You act like shonen bros don't lose their mind when you say you don't think their favorite series is peak. Facts. See, I knew it was Shay. Shay said, I adore Takane and Hana. Yes, it's an age gap shoujo, and it works because of the humor and the maturity of the characters. They meet in the middle maturity-wise.
Yes, yep. I love it. They kind of balance each other out because of that. Because of the middle maturity. Meaning in the, what she said.
Yes. Shonen bros.
Bros? What's up, bros?
Shonen bros. Oh, gee.
It's the bros.
It's the bros.
With the bros.
I call them the man dudes.
The man dudes.
The dude men's.
Yeah, the dude men.
Yes, this one's shoujo. So the shoujo girls. Okay, this is my top 5 tentatively. Say I Love You, Yona of the
Yay.
Dawn, Our Dating Story, The Inexperienced You and the Inexperienced Me, Story of Sion Koku, and Mermaid Melody. I have heard of all of those except for the Our Dating Story.
Yeah, I haven't either.
But Story of Sion Koku, I loved the art. The story reminded me of Fushigi Yugi, and I don't remember why I stopped reading it. I collected it all, read 4 volumes, and then I dropped it, but I don't remember why. But the art, I kind of wish I kept the series because the art was so pretty.
Yeah,
And
that's
my
a theory.
Melody needed to reprint.
Yeah.
Mermaid Melody sounds interesting.
It's so cute. It's like magical girls, but mermaids.
All I know is that it has really big eyes.
Yes, it's like very Shojo, like
Like
old
the big
Shojo giant. Yes. H-Field, you are not wrong. Definitely some shonen bros out there. Both are cringe to me. Never finished Takane and Hana either, but not because I didn't like it, but because the library was rude and took it away. My library does that too. I swear they have some of the older series, and as soon as the series is complete, they just get rid of it. They're like, oh, we've had this series on our shelves for too long or something, and they get rid of it. And I'm like, what?
I'm disappointed
No.
with mine because mine barely has any manga whatsoever. They have Naruto and I think maybe One Piece, but that's about it.
Move to Utah. I should do a video. I seriously should do a video of the 2 libraries that are because I live in a city that's right next to another city, and they're both small, and so they're basically just one city. And so the 2 libraries in my area, you can get just a sticker on your card to use both libraries.
Oh,
both of them have the biggest manga sections in the library, and I'm just like,
oh, lucky.
Move to Utah. Ray and I need more friends. We're gonna start a manga cult in Utah. Just kidding. Yeah, library's doing that. No.
Hey Hubs, we're gonna move to Utah. What? We're just gonna move to Utah. Okay?
They'd be like, wait, no.
Don't question me about it.
I remember what I was gonna say about Junji Ito and Shojo. Junji Ito has done Shojo. Time Shojo?
Time Show?
You'll have to tell me about this part.
Like time travel shoujo?
Time travel shoujo? Horror shoujo? Time for shoujo?
Please explain, Kitty Cat.
At one point in time, he did shoujo. Shonen Man Baby.
Shonen Man Babies.
I think there are
I say
people all over the community that get kind of the dude bro energy in the manga space is real sometimes. No offense intended. The shoujo onlys is rough also. Yes, there are definitely areas throughout the manga community that people are just very elitist, I guess. Yep. It's fine.
I like the variety of manga. I mean, I know I picked shoujo in particular, but I do like the variety of it all.
No, yeah, it's the same with normal books. Some people just read fantasy, but that doesn't mean that sci-fi or horror or romance or nonfiction or whatever that those things aren't good. There are good books for everyone, and there are good manga for everyone, and we don't all have to like the same things, and that's fine. Tome. A tome.
Okay.
A shoujo tome. Tome shoujo. Okay. I was like, time. Autocorrect is not our friend tonight. Agreed. P. My library took away the entire manga.
What?
The entire manga section they had for the entire district, which is all of Vancouver Island. What?
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Kitty Cat.
Was it one of those these aren't safe for children kind of things? What was the reason behind it?
Okay, libraries, come on. If you want us to use us, then have some things we want to read.
No, I'm surprised that, like, I mean, again, I live in Utah. Like, the state is like Mormon state. There's not many of us here that are not Mormon.
Oh, really?
And so, like, oh yeah, it is so saturated with Mormons.
I'm in the V.
Nothing against Mormons, but I'm just saying that they have certain standards that, like, manga doesn't fall into their standards. So it surprises me that we have like so much manga in our libraries when you would think that we wouldn't, if that makes sense. So, anyways, they're a very Christian state. That's what I should say. We're a very Christian state. So, yes.
Yeah. I live in Virginia, and I live in like a small city in Virginia that I don't know, probably not many people recognize. So
yeah, all manga is wonderful, even if it isn't my taste exactly. Correct. Maybe.
It's wonderful.
They. Kitty cat, I think, is she, her. I would assume. Our dating story is one I don't know if you guys would like, but it's about a boy who has never had any experience with a girl before, and he asked an experienced girl out, and shenanigans ensue.
Wait a minute. I might have heard this one. Hang on. I'm gonna look it
up. So maybe it's a little bit of a spicy shoujo.
Our dating story.
Something. Yes. People have different tastes. People need to learn to deal with it. Yes. I feel like our space here, our like little community, that we're all fairly accepting of everybody's different tastes and things. We joke about it. We'll definitely joke and be like, oh, what? You haven't read whatever? You're stupid or whatever. But like, it's all in good fun. Like, we're never actually serious about it.
Is this what you're talking about, Christina?
I mean, that looks cute. I like the cover. If there wasn't a stink or anything bad. Maeve, I'll speak to the library again and see if I can get them to buy Mao Volume 6 on Mao Volume 6? The oh my gosh, what is her name? The one who does Inuyasha. Oh my gosh. Rumiko Takahashi one? Is that the one you're talking about? No, my library has some out of print manga. I've talked about this on here before, but like my library has some very out of print manga, the whole series, in fairly good condition, because they don't tape the manga like some libraries do. They like put the plastic jackets on them so they like stay in fairly good condition. I have been so tempted to like check them out and lose them and like pay the fee. They're out of print, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I'm like, no, I can't like deprive other people from like reading the series. Like, not fair. Anyways, my only opinion is that it's silly to refuse to read or try out something in a specific demographic when there's so much variety in all of them. Agreed. Yeah. No, like like at least give something a try. I mean, know what your like triggers are or what tropes are like not for you, for sure. Have a trusted friend tell you. Like, Bazaar is my trusted friend when it comes to like LGBTQIA manga. I'll be like, hey, have you read this? Would I like it? Hey, have you read this? Would I like it? Is this something that I would like? But it's like, don't avoid a demographic or a genre because you think you won't like it. Because like, what if you do and you find a new genre or a new demographic that you really like? So yeah.
That's what DNF is for.
Yes, that's what DNFing is for. And unhauling and trading.
Exactly. Yeah.
I feel like that should be a t-shirt. That's what DNF is for.
Yeah, that's what DNFing is for.
I like that a lot.
You probably get a lot of questions. You're like, what does that mean?
You're like, what's DNF?
You're like, do you read, perhaps?
Outbride, Beauty and the Beast is extremely explicit shoujo, sealed for our pleasure. I like to tease at times. Yes. Yep. Rob, I adore Mao. She can borrow my copies. Yes. I don't know why he's bringing up Mao because I don't remember ever talking about Mao to Rob specifically, but I also have no brain, so who knows? Yes, a tad spicy, not explicit, or no explicit pages, just discussions. And the library only took the end of Takane and Hana, not the beginning, probably needed to renew its license. What? That is so weird.
That is weird. Why would you take only half of it?
Yeah. Yes, Christy, that's the cover.
Cool.
You want to physically pirate it? Yeah. I mean, it's like the intrusive thoughts that people get, you know, where you're just like, no, brain, I'm not that person. And your brain's like, do it.
Don't let it win. Don't let it win.
Man, I think trying any demographic makes sense. But as for genre, nah, some people know what they like and what they don't. Like a story to focus on. Yes, I don't think anybody should force themselves to read anything that they don't think that they would like. I do think that if you even have like the most slight curiousness, like, because I never used to read romance, I never used to read horror, I never used to read westerns. Like, I was 100% fantasy, sci-fi, that's it. And reading these other genres, and I'm talking about books specifically, like, I have found so many things that I love in every genre, even though there have been a lot of misses in each of those genres that I've tried. So for me personally, it's like, I'm glad I did. I'm glad I stepped out of my comfort zone. I found a lot of things. But again, it's like, it's your time to do with it as you will. If you don't want to try a new genre, like, don't do it, you know? So, yes. Yes. I love horror. I wouldn't expect anyone to try it if it's not something they can't stomach. Can stomach. Can't stomach? Can't stomach. Can't stomach. Yes. Yes. Casey, Westerns, now you can keep that. Okay. Seriously, though, for the longest time, I was like, nah, no, not Western. So I started with some like genre mixes that it's like Western horror and like LGBT Western, post-apocalyptic Western or whatever. Because I was like, nope, not for me. But again, like I said the same thing about romance and I said the same thing about horror. I was like, nope, not even, never. We'll never like it. We'll never try it. But now I like will. So it's cool. Anyways, back to our top 5. Bizarre. Do you want to do another?
You need to send me recommendations for LGBTQ Western.
I will. I need to do an entire video. I have all of my books are stacked up over here to do a video of all of the LGBTQIA books online. That is not in your top 5. You're lying.
It is.
I love you. You're the best.
I'm not lying.
I know you're not lying.
I really loved that series. I really did.
So, Rob, this is great. I'm glad that we agree that it's in our top 5.
Uh-oh.
What?
Shay says it's seinen and not shoujo.
Okay, so let me tell you where I got that from.
See, I don't even know whether to trust Google because I don't know whether I've Googled the right thing or not.
I always check Baka updates.
Is that the best place to check?
It's the best that I've found.
Okay, Baka updates is what it's called.
I've been steered wrong before,
updates.
But on Wikipedia, it says Shojo and I can't see it. Shojo and seinen.
Oh. Dun dun dun.
Then let me see, orange manga, and then let's look up. What's the other one? Anime, Anna.
What?
I can't find it. There's too many things that start with orange.
The one Maeve was
orange
talking about.
Manga.
Oh yeah, the Baka updates or manga updates.
Yeah, what's the other one that's huge?
It's
Oh, I found it. My anime list.
Yeah, that's what it is. Mal.
Yeah, on my anime list it says it's Shojo.
Oh, manga update says it's seinen.
Okay, but my anime list says it's Shojo, and so does Wikipedia. So 2 of them.
I think for this specific video, we should count it as a shoujo because you've already picked it.
Well, no, because I'm going to subtract it, because I have a 6th one that I picked.
Oh, perfect.
But
so
it's fine.
This is your. I thought it was a shoujo, but it's not a shoujo. Just like I had 5.
Yes,
I thought it was a shoujo.
But I still want to know why it says it on 2 different huge platforms.
We're like, we have 2 places that say it's shoujo and 2 places that say it's seinen.
Yes.
I don't know for sure, but growing up and writing research papers in high school, they told us to stop using Wikipedia because they said that people can actually go on Wikipedia and change the information and lie about the subject. So that's why I never 100% trust Wikipedia.
So they can, but the people who work at Wikipedia can see the edits and they'll do research to like make sure that it's accurate or not. But it's like there can be a point in time where you're getting on it and seeing that edit before the Wikipedia workers have seen it and fixed it.
Yeah.
So yes and no.
I actually found false information on Wikipedia before. So that's why I went to my anime list. But I mean,
wait. Shay said it started in a shoujo magazine, but then the majority of the series was published in a seinen magazine. So it is both.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So we're good.
Okay. So anyway, so really fast. So my 6th one was Sand Chronicles.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah. So if it's not, then Sand Chronicles. If it is, then Orange. But yeah.
Sand Chronicles. Do you have it?
I have it, but I don't want to go get it.
Oh, okay. So Sand Chronicles is another shoujo that I would say is not your typical shoujo. Yes, it's high school kids. Yes, there is like a romance and like romantic drama, whatever. But there's a lot of talk about like mental health and parental loss and all of this other kind of stuff. Like, again, shoujo be shoujoing out there. It's not always cute romance, but sometimes it is just cute romance with a twist. So this is my number 4. It's I See Your Face Turned Away. I know a lot of people dropped this. I don't care. A lot of people dropped most of my shoujo. That's okay. But this basically follows this girl who like basically ships her best friend with this cute guy in her class that's like super outgoing and super sweet or whatever. She's like, oh my gosh, they would be the perfect couple and I would love to see them together and blah, blah, blah. But then she starts realizing that she has feelings for the guy that she wants her best friend to end up with. And so then she's like, wait, I can't have feelings for the guy that I want my best friend to end up with and blah, blah, blah. And I just think it's cute and shenanigans and their friendships. Because there's obviously like 2 guys and 2 girls. But the friendship's cute. And I like the little twist in it. And yeah. And it is a cute high school romance.
What's that one called again?
I See Your Face Turned Away.
Oh.
So. That's my
list.
number 4.
Wait, are we on 4 or 3? Because I've done 2 so far, so I wasn't sure.
That's my number 4.
Okay.
So then you'll be on your number 3.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Rob unsubscribed because we talked about seinen, and he hates seinen. It's his least favorite demographic. That's what I thought too. Now we're all talking. All of these comments are like about the seinen shoujo. I have a lot of videos on my book channel. I don't know if you guys know this. My manga channel is dead. I killed it. It's gone. I only do streams with manga content, and I only stream on Bazaar's channel. So if you want me talking about manga, it's on Bazaar's channel. That's where you have to find me. My manga channel, bleh, it's gone. I only talk about books on YouTube now. Oh, yes. And Christy. I agree. Christy needs more manga content on her channel.
I have a video coming up soon, a vlog video.
Yes.
And then I have some more ideas for some videos, so I'm gonna try. I'm doing better than I have been lately. So
Life happens. Just don't give up. Usually Mel will let you know, and you can always check the magazine it came from. Yes. And then that Shay was saying about the Shojo magazine and then the Seinen magazine. Yeah.
Interesting how that works.
Yeah, Kat says law counts. Yeah, Wikipedia isn't a true search. Yeah, research. Yeah. Yes. Yep. Yes. I've been meaning to read Sand Chronicles for a long time. It has some trigger warnings.
And it's also up on the Viz app too.
Oh yeah, it's out of print. You can read it on the Viz app. Please look up trigger warnings if anybody's interested. Wikipedia workers doing research. I mean, supposedly that's what I've heard. All right. Yes. I want to read more of that, Maeve. I think the first volume just didn't grab me as much as others do. It grabbed me. I think there's 3 volumes out in the US now and 4 in Japan. So I don't know why I did that. Quitter. I'm talking about your book channel, Goof. I have a video coming out tomorrow on my book channel, so it's going. I post. Yeah, I should do more manga, but I've been busy with crystal videos at the moment. I know you're like 10, right? Lots of crystals. Don't worry, I'm not giving pressure. Not everyone's a robot like me. I just appreciate learning from you all. Yeah, not everybody can be a robot, Christina. You're crazy. Okay, Christy, number 3.
Number 3. Okay. I have, again, I think it's a shoujo. I looked it up and it said it was shoujo, but I have The Water Dragon's Bride.
I'm pretty sure that's the shoujo.
I really like this one because I like the world, and I don't know, it might be controversial, but I think it might, I don't know. Is it an age gap, or am I getting confused with something else?
I think it's technically an age gap because she goes into the other world when she's young.
Yeah.
But, and like the dragon god is like, he's a god, so he's a bajillion years old, right? But she like doesn't get, well, I don't know. She gets sacrificed when she's older, but I think she's still like a teenager, so probably an age gap.
I really like the world. I don't know.
Yeah.
The part that really grabbed me for it.
I love all of the gods that are like friends with the water god.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're fun.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my number 3.
Yes. And I think that one's complete in 10 volumes? 12 volumes?
Yeah, I don't think it's that many.
Yeah. I think it's a shorter one. Yay! I'm excited for my Thursday video. What's your Thursday video?
Ooh.
Dun dun dun. There will be 10 videos plus 4 more unboxing videos than a manga video. Unboxing crystal videos? Dun, dun. I adore The Water Dragon's Bride. Nothing is acted on until she's older. And yes, it's the paranormal age gap romance situation. Yeah, that's what I thought.
11 volumes. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Complete in 11 volumes. Google defined shoujo, a genre of Japanese comics and animated films aimed primarily at a young female audience, typically characterized by a focus on personal and romantic relationships. Thanks, Bo. I liked A Water Dragon's Bride too, but Dawn of the Arcana just grabbed me more, but I haven't continued either of them past volume 2, so what do I do now? I mean, read both. That mangaka has great art, to be honest. The Water Dragons Bride. Yes, I love their art.
That's what hooked me too on that was that.
Bazaar has my upload schedule. What's she posting on Thursday?
I wasn't sure if I could share it or not, so that's why I was like, just keeping it to myself. I'm excited for it.
Are you allowed to say?
Yes.
Or is it like what is that thing? Membership secret something.
Membership thing. I don't remember.
You know how like Shay does her memberships that you can like see stuff ahead of time?
Yeah, members only, I think.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I'm like, it's a member or something, right?
Yeah, I'm a member of Shay's thing too.
Yeah.
I'll allow it since it's your channel. Okay. Shay is doing read. Hold on, how did I say this? Read until she finds the top 5. So she's going to keep reading until she comes across the top 5. And I was thinking I could never do that because I give top 5s away like crazy. So it would be like the first one I read, I'll be like, okay, this video is over and done with.
5 or a 5-star?
Oh, 5-star.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fun.
They're really big in the book community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They have to read until they find a 5-star. So even if it's like a 4.5, then it still doesn't count. It has to be like.
So you're like, yeah, I'd only have to read 1 book.
Yeah, I would just be like, okay, well, I guess this video's over now.
Finding new 5-star reads.
Here to help. Now Google how to add music to stream. We know how to add it now. We've had 3 people let us know how to add it. I'm putting all the blame on Bazaar because I don't have any of the controls.
I completely forgot about it today, to be honest with you.
So
secret
something. Yes. That may be what I end up doing, Kat. No, that's today's video.
Oh. Wait, what?
Thursday's video is an LGBT manga video.
Oh,
yes,
okay, yeah.
Approved. Ooh, I'm excited for that.
I fail.
Early access to Thursday's video.
Just tell Bazaar how to do it. Bo, your jams the other night were good. We have instructions that have been sent to both me and Bazaar by 3 different people.
Yeah.
All showing us in different ways how to add music.
His jams might be good, but he got us copyrighted. So.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yep. It's not on me. I can't do nothing. I have no control.
She put that in all caps.
Fix the comments. It's like telling Christy that she has to do it. She doesn't do anything.
Let me see.
I don't even see any of the buttons. Like all I can see is private chat and comments. That's the only thing.
Well, since Christy, you are a special guest, and since you had to pick the top 5, then now you have to figure out music too.
You have to figure out the music that you can't actually even get to the buttons to do it.
Oh my god. Help.
Thank you, Christina. No.
Well, to be fair, he literally played a whole entire trailer.
Yes.
So I really don't know what we were expecting on that, but I was nervous. I was nervous the whole entire time because I knew he was going to do it. So I literally didn't add it to my channel until halfway through the trailer to be like, okay, well, maybe they won't copyright me because Bo's not going to listen to me. And then it still copyrighted me, even though it's only half of it's on my channel. Whatever.
Yeah. Dang copyrights. To be fair, that was the trailer I showed that got copyrighted. Yes. That will do it.
I will do it.
Okay, Bazaar, what's your number 3? You've got the copies that I want, that I waited on, and then they were gone. Unpopular opinion, I like the manga better than the anime.
Not a popular opinion. I like the anime better than the manga. But
Revolutionary Girl Utena.
but oh shit! I just dropped volumes on my dog. Anyway, sorry, Odin. But I hate this guy right here. He can go die.
Yes.
Shame on me. I have those exact same copies, but I have not read them yet.
You haven't read them yet.
No. I need to push
If you read
them up.
them and don't like the series, I know someone who will buy them from you.
I'll push that up my TBR to check them out.
And I do recommend watching the anime too, because there's so much more that goes on.
There is, if you watch the movie and the anime have more that happens, but I feel like I don't know. There are certain things that happen in the manga that don't happen in the anime that I liked better. And also the ending in the anime, the vroom vroom at the end. No.
I love it so much. It's crazy. Doesn't make any sense at all.
It's insanity. We should get Weeb Dad to watch it. We should get Weeb Dad to watch it. Be like, it's got cars and like Transformers.
Transformers. Well, I mean, that is true. They do have Transformers.
Yep. I know, Shay.
I should have kept my
only one on the planet who did.
So speaking of which, they are doing a reprint. So a reprint is coming out.
Supposedly, I keep seeing stuff about it, but it doesn't have any date on whether they're like when they're doing it.
I think it does on Crunchyroll. I could be wrong though, but I think
last time I checked, it just said like what was it? Like pre-order or like coming back or something.
To be determined.
Yeah, TBA, TBD. What? And now it's saying it's in stock. What the?
I just found them on Amazon. Oh wait, that's paperback.
Wait a second.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I accidentally dropped the book on top of Odin, and it was a hardcover.
This doesn't say whether it's a hardcover, and it doesn't let me scroll. It doesn't look like it's in a box set. It looks like it's paperback versions.
I found this on Amazon in paperback.
I went to hardcovers because I'm a picky.
I think it is hardcover because I know that Amazon advertises stuff in paperback that's in hardcover.
No vroom vroom? Yeah, no, not for me. What, Barnes & Noble? Put it aside for me. If it's at yours, you have to put it aside for me. I haven't seen it in any Barnes or online anywhere forever. Okay, I think they talked about Revolutionary Girl Utena in one of their early videos. Weeb Dad read it. Oh, okay, I'll have to go back. Or I'll just ask him.
So I guess you're ordering it.
Well, now it's available everywhere because I talked about it. No, I approve. I approve.
Kind of a side note, but you know how there's like that scandalous poster in here?
Mm-hmm.
I also stuck down to protect it a Digimon poster, and I swear I put a Digimon poster in this box, right?
Mm-hmm.
It is now a Tokyo Ghoul poster. How the hell does that happen?
What?
I'm very confused with my collection.
It evolved to Tokyo Ghoul.
I looked at it as the Tokyo Ghoul. I am so confused with my life right now. Like, what is happening? This is the Twilight Zone shit, okay? I can't.
Digimon, Digivolve to
Tokyo Ghoul.
It's the manga gremlins. The manga gremlins came in.
I believe it.
They took it.
Oh.
It's just on the website.
Right.
Okay.
I'll find it, I promise. Okay.
Yes, I need to get that ASAP because I was so mad. Like, it's been out of stock for a while, I swear. And I didn't know if they were ever going to bring it back in stock. But my number 3 is In
Oh,
the
I wanna
clear
read-
moonlit dusk.
I want to read that one so bad.
I feel like most of my shoujo are like the typical shoujo, but like with a twist, because it's like it's high school, it's romance, but in this story, both the female lead and the male lead are called like the princes of the school, and he's like the first one to ever treat her like a girl and like tell her that she's beautiful in like a feminine way and not like, oh, you're so handsome or you're so heroic or whatever. And so they like develop this cute romance and I love it. And these release so slow. It drives me insane.
I need to pick that up. I really do.
It's so good. It's so good.
I have trouble finding volume 1, so I either need to buy it online or check my Barnes and Nobles to see if they're there.
Yes.
Is that the same mangaka that was the first one that you showed, or no?
The first one that I showed?
I guess not for you, no.
Oh, no.
No, okay.
Oh, yes, it is. Derp.
It is?
It is.
And they also do Daytime Shooting Star.
Daytime Shooting Star, which I have not read.
I think you'll like that one.
And I
think you'll like it.
think that one ends in a. Actually, I don't know how that one ends.
Funny you should mention that one because that's on my list.
Is it your number 2?
My number 1.
Ah! Spoilers! Okay, do your number 1 and then do your number 2 last.
Okay. Did you already go, Bazaar, with yours?
Yeah.
Oh, it's your turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
If you want me to go ahead, the Daytime Shooting Star is my number 1. This is the first one. If you don't know what it's about.
I love that cover. I think it's so cute.
I love this one. Again, another Shay recommendation that I chose.
I like all of your stuff. I'm like, ooh, Shay likes that one. Ooh, Shay likes that one.
It's like Shay or like, I don't know. I like other people too. I just happen to pick up a lot of what she likes because
it's in your circle of trust.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I like Daytime Shooting Star. I don't know if this is probably an unpopular opinion, but I like the teacher romance type stuff. I don't know, that might be icky to some, but I don't think anything. I have not finished this one yet, and I need to, but I think I'm only like 3 volumes away from finishing it. But I really like it a lot.
Oh, don't read Shay's comments. It's a spoiler for the end of the series.
I think she might have talked about it on her channel.
Okay.
I might have already heard it, but. Yeah, I also like the fact that the main character, she comes from like this little farm town and she moves to Tokyo. And I kind of like that experience of her like being from a small farm town and then going into like the big city and stuff.
I love stories like that. Like they do that in manga quite a bit, I feel like, where they like come from a farmer, like a farm rural area, and then they like move to the city.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just fun. Those are fun. Yes. Someone was playing with your box set.
Yes.
It's the
I'm wondering now if my Digimon poster is in my Tokyo Ghoul box set.
I would check.
Because like I'm very confused.
It was one of those days that you were probably really sleepy and you just went in and started messing with stuff.
You mean every day?
Like every day? But no, I specifically remember being like, oh, this Digimon poster is going to get ruined if I leave it out.
Yeah.
So, and I was reading this, so I stuck it in. Wait, hold on. Let me make sure that the poster that's supposed to be in here is the Digimon one. I'm not going to show it, but oh no. Okay. Yeah, it's the one where they're naked. Okay.
It's the one where they're naked.
Okay, so now I'm missing a Digimon poster, but you know it's fine because now I have a Tokyo Ghoul poster I didn't know I had. So there we go.
Yeah.
Discovering new things.
Maeve is ready for the anime to come out. I didn't even know that there was like I'm so behind on like anime coming out or like new series coming out. I haven't been keeping track.
What
I'm
anime?
so focused on my completed manga on my shelves that I'm like, nope, It's all about the old series and the old completed series and collecting older series. Like, I just recently bought all of this from Marg because it's an older series. It's from a mangaka that I recently started reading, I think last year. And I'm like, I have to collect all their series. And then Slam Dunk is another old one that's completed that I'm trying to collect. So I'm not up with the new stuff. But yes, I mean, if there's an anime, I'll watch it.
What anime?
In the Clear Moonlit Dusk.
Oh, okay.
Yes. The age gap doesn't win in Daytime Shooting Star.
Yeah, I remember her talking about that. Yeah.
It's because I have impeccable shoujo taste, at least in this stuff. Yes. Skip and Loafer has the country girl coming to the city.
Oh, I need to pick that
series, but not a shoujo. Yes.
Yes. That I actually like compared the two, and I think Skip and Loafer is like a hybrid of Daytime Shooting Star and Peach Girl because of the best friend frenemy type in it.
Do you really like that, Bazaar? Is that one good? Do you really like Skip and Loafer?
Yeah, I really like it a lot.
I'll have to pick that one up. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over somebody.
Oh, no, you're fine. Yeah, I really like it. Yeah, talk over me anytime.
In the Clear Moonlit Dusk, yes. Okay. Has an anime coming out.
As y'all can see, I am very behind on everything because I'm like trying to finish what I have instead of buying more. Then sometimes I see, shiny new I want, but I don't need.
Yeah.
I literally have a list in my phone of like all these new series that I've been trying that I'm like, okay, I'm not going to buy these yet.
Yeah.
I haven't bought any of them. Like, I don't even have the first volume of them, but I'm like, but when I get caught up on the series that I have that are completed or whatever, like, these are the ones that I want to buy. This is my list.
Oh, wow.
Like, it's a
problem. I know. I'm like, I go to like Barnes Noble or a bookstore or something, and I see a new one, and I'm like, no, you don't need to start a new series. You need to finish the ones that you're on.
You just read the first volume in Barnes, and then you write it in a list on your phone to pick up later.
Yeah.
If you like it. And if you don't like it, because that's another thing is like reading at Barnes, there have been so many that I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for this one. And then I read it in Barnes and I'm like, oh, this is not what I was expecting. And I don't like it. And I'm so glad I didn't spend money on it.
Yeah, I've some of them that I've decided I haven't liked. I've actually been able to sell on Pango, but a lot of them I'm like aren't selling or whatever. So I'm just like, I will just have to give these up or something.
Yeah, Pango is really hit and miss. I know.
It really is. I've really been trying to sell some of my stuff, and it's just like it's not going. Or people will put it in their cart, but they won't actually buy it or something like that.
Yes.
So
and yes, Shay lets me know whenever a series finishes. I'm like, she'll be like, hey, did you hear this series is complete now? And I'm like, I can finish collecting it. I'm ahead, but also behind. It's all good though. Sometimes I do it on purpose, but other times I don't. It helps though the review sites are being kind to me so that I can test out series then buy. Yes. Yep. What I need. Then buy what you need, yeah. But this is why I need to downsize because I bought too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because like my husband will be like, you already have enough books. But yet then he'll feed into me and buy me more. And I'm like, you're the one that's still helping me get all these books. So you can't really complain about how many books I have.
You're like, you are adding to the problem.
Exactly.
And I'm not going to stop you. So if you want it to stop, you need to stop yourself.
Yeah.
So.
He's like, but I know how much joy they bring you. And I just love seeing you happy. And I'm like, okay.
What a cute thing to say. I love it.
But it was funny because my dad and my brother were helping us move. And when I showed them how many boxes were filled with books, they're like, those are all books? And I'm like,
don't judge. Drugs.
my brother, my sister-in-law, she's a big avid reader too, and she has a bunch of books like me, and my brother's always picking on her, be like, you already have enough books. And I'm like, just leave us alone. It's what we like.
I saw this post on Instagram the other day that was like, people keep telling like book collectors that they need to read all their books before they buy new ones. And it's like, I don't see you eating all the food out of your house before you go buy more groceries. Well, it's true. It's
I
true.
love that. I absolutely love that. That's
Nope.
great.
Is that the one we left off on?
Yes.
Yeah.
H-Field.
Well, welcome back,
Oh,
H-Field.
yeah. Zoom call with family. Heck yeah. Hope everybody's good. That wishes I was stopping. You can't stop me.
Hey, at least it's not bad things.
At once, Christy, Brian has already given me a lecture on it. LOL, but I
Don't care. Is that what you meant to put?
did
don't-
to get.
Dig.
Did you guys hear about that new manga publisher, Blue Petal? Have not. They're going to be focusing on Shojo, Josei, BL, and Yuri/GL. They posted a survey asking people what they would like to see published. I have to find these people right now. Blue Petal?
I like that name.
I know.
I love it how we just said that we don't need anything else, and now we're looking at a new publisher.
It's like, I must find out.
Well, I have a whole shelf of Japanese manga that I'm waiting for them to publish in English. And like nobody picks them up. And I have sent almost all of those titles to different publishing companies being like, please publish these. So, you know.
Yeah, I need to look that up too. And where do you go? Let them know.
I don't know. Can you just Google it maybe? Or
That's what I'm doing.
Bluepetal.net.
where did you see it, H-Field?
So there's an Instagram under Blue Petal, and then bluepetal.net has a website.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And then it looks like they also have an X and a TikTok.
Ooh.
A tickety talk.
Oh, excuse me.
We're all like looking this up.
I know, we're like, now we have to do some research.
I must look this up now.
Oh, H-Field says the post should be on their Twitter account or X account because Twitter's not a thing anymore.
It says followed by Maeve ever reading.
Ooh.
Who could that be? What I can see looks cool.
You can't see it? Crap.
No,
It's kind of glary.
Nope, that didn't help at all.
that's worse.
I'll send it to you, but I think you would like that one.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get up to grab something really quick because of a comment that Shay is saying, but I'm going to turn my camera off just so that you guys don't have to see my legs.
So you got a Pango win, so that helped. What did you get? Is that what you're getting? Okay, wait.
Yes, this is what I'm getting. So, this manga series, I feel like I've shared it before. It's called The Chamberlain of Asfaria or Asfario. And it reminds me of Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts, except for instead of a beast, there's this dragon that this girl has to go take care of.
I love dragons.
The dragon is not really a dragon. Surprise, surprise. You find that out within like the first few chapters. But this is complete in 9 volumes. And I want it in English so bad, but it's only like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 17 Japanese titles on my shelves that I want them to print in English. And all of them are complete series. It's like, just get it. You'll have the whole series. You don't have to wait for we won't have to wait for the next volume and the next volume and the next volume because it's still publishing. Like, it's all published. Just pick it up and bring it over here. They have 4 different surveys in the post. One for Shojo, one for Josei, one for Yuri/GL, and one for BL. Oh my gosh. I don't have an X account, but I might make one.
I deleted mine. I didn't use it anymore, so I deleted mine.
Like, I'm going to recreate mine just so that I can. In the surveys, they even have a section for what mangas you want published physically that have been licensed in English, but only digitally, which is amazing. They're taking those into consideration. Oh my gosh, yes. Because I hate that. Like, what is that title? Ran the Peerless Beauty.
I have the first.
Why is that still digital only? Why is that? And Chi Hayafuru, those two, I'm like, why are those still digital only? Like, they've been digital only for so long. Freaking print them already.
For Ran, I got the first volume for free from a Kodansha sale where they were doing like one volume, the first volume for free. I haven't read it yet though.
What? Oh, like digitally though, right?
Yeah, digitally.
Okay, I was
sorry.
When did they print the first volume?
I should have said that. It was Kodansha. They were having like on their website, it was like the first volume of certain manga they were giving away for free. And I think I downloaded like 30 of them. It was something I think maybe Laura had posted.
Yeah.
That's how I kind of found some new manga that I fell in love with because I got them like Something's Wrong with Us. I got the first volume of that because I knew everybody was talking about it and I absolutely love it. But now I'm having trouble finding the first volume in stock.
Yes. Nope. I understand that pain.
Second volume.
Okay, comments.
Well, I sold Allure Olympus a volume. That's good, Christina.
Oh, on Pango, yeah. Sometimes it's great, other times it's not. Yes, agreed. Give us Ran the Peerless Beauty. Yep, it's finished and it's short. So why are we not printing it? Yep. Agreed. Well, and all the ones that I have on my shelves, my longest series on my shelves that I want printed is 9 volumes. Like, that's the longest one. Most of them are like 5 volumes or shorter. I unfortunately don't have a lot of space for books and manga anymore, so I need to downsize my media, so a lot of my series have to go. Yes. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Go. And why does gazing at the star next door say from the creator of Ran the Peerless Beauty? Is it from the creator? Or are you saying, why does it say that if you can't even buy the physical copy of Ran the Peerless Beauty? Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah. We don't even have it. They better announce it soon. Yes. Agreed. Agreed. Yeah. No, I'm starting to like really dislike Kodansha for how many titles they have that are just like in digital jail forever. Anyways, Bazaar, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is The Heart of Thomas.
Oh my gosh, I want that one so bad.
I've never heard of that one.
It's so good. It's a BL. So I guess I did include a BL.
Yeah, and a Yuri because
cool.
Utena is GL adjacent, Yuri adjacent.
And my number 1 is a Yuri too. Okay, never mind. I lied on this one.
Heart of Thomas is an older series.
Yeah. So, this is by Moto Hagio. It is like an older shojo. It is about a all boys boarding school, and pretty much this boy dies, and then another boy joins the school that looks very similar to him, if not identical. And it just kind of brings back a lot of trauma, and it's really, really good. And I really like it. It's kind of a thriller mystery, but yeah,
And it's
Shojo.
like Shojo art style.
Yes, a lot of drama.
Older one, I assume.
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
it's an older one. Oh,
Ooh,
so
that
pretty.
looks cool. Okay, what's the name of that one?
Heart of Thomas.
The heart of Thomas.
The plot of Thomas?
Heart.
Heart.
The heart of Thomas. Okay.
Yes. So, and I highly recommend it, and yeah, so good.
Don't know
Yes.
if I'll be able to find it if it's older, but I can try.
It's an older series, but it's a current publication.
Yes.
Oh, it is? Oh.
Yeah. So it's kind of like what they did with oh my gosh, why did I just forget what it's called? Red River, where like Red River is an older series, but they're like printing it again now.
Yeah.
Except for I don't think they ever printed Heart of Thomas before, but it's an older series that they're printing now.
Okay.
In English. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people excited about Red River. I've never read that one before, so.
Yeah, that's I don't know if that's considered shoujo. I think it is shoujo, but it's a mature shoujo.
Okay.
It's got some content in it, but yeah. Matcha Maiden. Yes, I want that printed too. Matcha Made in Heaven is so cute.
I've been wanting to read that one too, but I don't know where to get it digitally. Where the best place to read it would be digitally.
Yeah, I feel like they can say, or can't, that's where you were corrected. Yeah. They can't say that unless it's physically printed. Oh, if it's not even available physically. Agreed. Agreed.
They actually do that on a one shot that it's what's the name of it? I can't get it because my dogs wake up. But yeah, they advertise they're like the same mangaka that does this series, and it's just in Japanese, and it never came over, and I'm like, why would you do that?
You're like, okay. Our precious yeah. So many. Seriously, we could go on and on and on and on and on and on. And even the print on demand is only volume 1. Yeah. That's what I hate about the print on demand. It's like, if you're going to do print on demand, do the whole series, not just the first volume. That's so dumb. Who wants just the first volume of a series?
Yeah.
Want them to keep releasing love. That's an understatement. Yes. I like that one too. Moto Hagio's art is a thing of beauty. Agreed. Agreed. Understatement. It's okay. Marg, literally this entire stream, everybody has been like typos all over the place. So you're just fitting in. It's fine.
All good. Yeah.
It's the vibe of the night. Red River is an amazing shoujo, but she can be spicy. Yes.
It's a spicy.
It's shoujo. They actually did print Heart of Thomas before. Oh, I had no idea. It was out of print for a really long time until they more recently started printing it again. With the new prints, they also fixed printer mistakes. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, it was
I thought this most recent printing was the first English printing. So I stand corrected. Thank you for the information.
It was going on eBay for like $400, and I was so tempted to buy it. But I was like, no, don't do it. And then I was so happy one day. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're not printing the rest. Wait, what? What?
Talking about for like the print on demand.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah, right? That's how I feel. Did you give us your number 2? Oh, yeah, Heart of Thomas. Okay, my number 2. Oops, I have my number 1 and number 2 out of order. Is My Happy Marriage.
I heard so
one I thought was a josei. So it's not. It's a shoujo. And this is like a what is that time period? Why can't I think? Taisho era Japan that's like a twist on the Cinderella story, but with like a sci-fi magical element to it. It's so good. The beginning is so sad because like it's the Cinderella story, right? Like she gets bullied by her stepmom and her stepsister, and her dad doesn't seem like he could care less. And then the guy that she gets engaged to seems really mean and like off-putting and stuff like that. And then you find out that he's actually really nice. And it's cute. But so this is not high school age. This is like older, but it's still shoujo. And yeah, it's got that like paranormal magic twist in it.
That sounds
But I
interesting.
think this one is a light novel and there's an anime of it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Shoujo in the best way.
Yeah. Shoujo in the best way, historical paranormal shoujo. Yes. So really, 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 really like that one.
I think I heard there's even like a live action of that too.
There might be. I wouldn't be surprised. I think it's going to be continuing, Marg, but it's to be decided. Gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, really? I hope so. Cross your fingers. My happy marriage. You right. Yes, My Happy Marriage is an anime and a light novel series. Gotcha. Funny story. Before the Heart of Thomas reprints were announced, I bought it on eBay for $30-something, a steal. Then a few days later, the reprints were announced. That's happened to me before with some other things. Pluto.
let's just call those volumes out.
I know. I ran to my copy and lo and behold, it was a new printing. Now, how'd I get a new copy off eBay before reprints were even announced? What? Maybe somebody who works for the printing company was like, swipe. I'm going to make my own money. That's crazy, though. So before we get to our number ones, are you guys cool if we did like a 15-minute sprint?
Yeah, of course.
Like, I've only done one sprint, and I'm a little bit hungry. I want to go get me something to eat.
You have 4 minutes and 45 seconds.
No.
Starting now. No, I'm just kidding.
I also feel like I can finish this volume in that time. So. Okay, we will see you guys in a bit with our number ones. I did not finish. It got a little more wordy, but I'm close.
Did you want to keep going?
I don't know. Do you guys want to keep reading for a little bit, or do you want to do our last one? How much time do you have left before you need to go?
Like 30 minutes.
What do you think? Do you want to just chat for 30 minutes? I mean, we
if you want
still
to
each
finish
need
that.
to talk about our last one, right?
Yeah.
Opinions? Anyone? What?
I just hate how you have to leave off on clipping.
Oh no, it's totally fine. I can always finish it later. How'd you guys get in your reading?
Almost halfway through. Not quite, but
You still liking it?
yeah, she's just fawning over him, wanting him to come back to her little hut now. Talked about how she saw him in the village that one time. Yeah.
Cute. I love it.
You still liking yours, Bazaar?
I'm loving mine. She became a go-go dancer at age 14, and now she's really high on drugs.
14?
Yep.
Wow.
I had no idea. That's why I'm holding out on buying Mars, because the minute I do, they'll announce they are doing them in some awesome.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. No, I totally understand that. I do hope they reprint Mars. That's one that I'm like, I have it all, but I want them to reprint it so that more people can read it because it's so good.
Exactly.
Thankfully, 30 is better than 400. Yes, far better than 400. No wonder I got it for so cheap off eBay, for real. All right, this isn't exactly a top 5, and it's not in any order, but these one are up there. Cinderella Closet, My Love Mix-Up. That would be on my list. Fruits Basket, Requiem of the Rose King, and Rose of Versailles. Yes. I have not read Rose of Versailles, but I've heard that the new anime is amazing. And so I think I'm going to start with the new anime and then read the manga and just skip the old anime. But yeah, I love Fruits Basket. I love My Love Mix-Up. And I only read the first volume of Cinderella Closet, and I really liked that one. Requiem of the Rose King, I liked the first 6 volumes. And then after that, each volume I liked a little less and a little less and a little less and a little less. And I did not like the ending. But I do love the art in that series. So, okay, Christy, what's your number 1/2 since your number 1 was foiled?
Yeah. Okay, my number 2 is My Boyfriend in Orange.
Oh, I want to read that one.
I actually got a chance to read a few of them on Kindle Unlimited, but then after so many, they wanted you to buy them.
Mm-hmm.
So, I unfortunately didn't get to finish, but I was so invested when I found this out. I was like, really? I was reading them for free. I'm already buying Kindle Unlimited. Why do you want me to buy the rest of them?
Yeah.
But basically, I think this is an age gap romance. It's a high school girl who falls for a firefighter, and she really likes him, and he is very hesitant because of the whole situation, and his buddies keep picking on him when they run into each other. I think he was the one that came to her school when the school had a fire. I don't know if it was a fire drill or someone accidentally pushed the fire alarm or something. I can't remember, but
yeah.
I think she was actually up on the roof for some reason, and he was like, "What are you doing? You need to get down," and stuff like that. But I really liked it, and I want to finish it for sure. But I guess I think this one is in digital jail as well.
Ugh. Boo.
Unfortunate. But by the way, if anybody has any recommendations on where to get digital manga, because I've known of Bookwalker, I think, and maybe is it Cosmology or something like that?
I know what you're talking about.
It's like combined with Kindle, I think.
Yeah.
No, but I would love to finish this series if I could find it, but I'd probably have to wind up buying it.
I use Komiki, Manga Up, and Webtoon, and they give you like a daily pass. So like you can't read everything all at once. You can only read like a chapter a day kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it can be annoying, but it's free. Like you can upgrade and like pay money to read more or whatever, but I'm like, I'm not gonna pay. I'll just read a chapter a day.
Yeah.
So I do have Shonen Jump and Viz, like the Shonen Jump app and the Viz app and the K Manga app. But again, like besides the subscription, I don't pay to get any extra thing.
Yeah.
I'm just like, nope, I'll read it for free.
Yeah, Christy, I would recommend the Viz app. I think it's $2 a month. Do you have it?
I've gotten it before in the past, but I noticed I wasn't using it a whole lot. But I might get it again because it's not that expensive since it's only like $2.
It has so much Shojo on it, so much Shojo B.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
it has like it has all of Red River. It has all of Basara, whatever you want to say. It has so much Shojo that I really think you would like.
Okay, I'll have to do that. I have a better iPad now, so I'd probably like reading on the Viz app.
Yeah.
But yes, that was my number 2. My number 1 was Daytime Shooting Star. So yeah. I had to go backwards for a second.
Yes.
I need to reread Daytime Shooting Star. I remember really liking it. But I read it.
I really want to read more manga that have like a police officer or a firefighter or whatever as the love interest. Because those just like sound so fun to me. But I haven't read any of them. So I don't know.
My Dearest Patrolman.
I know why.
I know. I was asking you about that. Like, would I like that?
I need to reread it because even though I just read it, I don't want to recommend something to you unless you know what I'm saying. But I don't remember
the circle of trust.
Yes, I remember loving it, but I can't tell you what it's about. Like, and I just read it. Like, I don't know.
I think there's also another one that I've read called My Boyfriend in Blue, possibly, or something.
I think
a cop.
That one too.
Yeah, I think it's a cop romance.
I think those are the 2 that I originally heard about, and I was interested in it, and then I started mixing them up with Fire in His Fingertips and another one that's like spicy, and I was like, wait, this isn't what I thought it was gonna be. I wanted something sweet, not spicy.
Yeah. I know why this one's in digital jail, because it's Kodansha.
Yes. Sorry, Bizarre. What's your number 1?
Oh. So, the best Yuri ever.
Yes. Nana.
Yay!
I haven't read it. Haven't watched it.
Highly recommend this one. You have to read it. It's very messy.
You know me. I love messy manga.
It's pretty much about this this band that gets famous like in its city, but it's not like world famous. And so some of the members leave the band and move to Tokyo to become entrepreneurs and bigger artists. And they join up with another band that gets like huge. And so it's like these 2 bands that are linked together. And it's so good. I freaking love it so much and highly recommend it. And this is on the Viz app to read if anyone is interested.
Yeah, that's probably where I'll read it.
Isn't it a really long series?
It's 21 volumes and then it went on hiatus.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've heard that the not ending is a pretty decent
yes.
ending.
It is a pretty good
ending.
Read
it as an ending, even though it's technically
because when I read it, I was like, how do you go on from this? Like without spoiling, but I'm just like,
yeah.
Okay, let's see. Where are we at? I'm going. I'm trying to find where we're at. I don't know. They need to print it physically? No. Oh, wait.
No.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, we're behind. Okay. No wonder I got it so cheap. Oh, we did the top 5. HBL's top 5.
H-Field, if I'm skipping your
Also-
comment, I'm sorry. I think we went over it. Okay, yes, my boyfriend.
HBL, we're
So
2 comments up. Up.
Oh, up?
Yes. Right
That
there.
one?
Yes. So also I only picked ones that are finished, but honorable mention to the series Sheltering Eves. I love that one. Only 3 volumes released in English so far. I think it's still ongoing in Japan, but it's been amazing. See, that's one that's on my list on my phone to pick up later because it came out after my nope, I'm not buying any new series. Yes, no, I really liked it. Yes, to my boyfriend in orange. So good. I love it so much, says Marg. And Bo says, Christy, that one sounds interesting. Ooh. Oh, wait. Sheltering Eves might be a josei. Still read it, though. I don't know if it's shoujo or josei, but I like it either way. They need to print it physically. Yes. I think it's available on the K-Manga app. Yeah, I think that's what I was seeing on Google, is that it's on the K-Manga app. If you don't know what it's about a girl and a boy growing up in a children's home and their struggles as they're about to age out of the system. There's also a romance, but it's not the main thing. Yes. Which I really like that, again, I love that manga talks about topics that you don't see talked about very often, like aging out of the system. Yeah. Bo has digital manga. Devil Horns. Evil. The romance is important, but I would say the main genre is drama. Agreed. Yes. I also agree that more people should read it because it's good. Yes, my boyfriend in orange is on the K-Manga app. Yeah, probably in digital jail. Probably can't read past a certain page without having to pay for it or something. Yeah. Manga Up is what I use other than Viz and K-Manga and Manga Plus. They have Square Enix and other manga publishers not from Viz or Kodansha. Gotcha.
Okay. Thank you, Christina.
Yeah. My Dearest Patrolman is one of my favorite BL, but I will say there is definitely sex in a lot of chapters, so if it's not your thing. But it's so funny too. Okay. Nana!
It was you. I thought it was you, Mark. That was
Wait, you thought something with the title Fire in His Fingertips? I thought it would be also. I just saw that it was about a fireman, and I knew that there was a fireman manga that I was looking for. And I wasn't thinking, okay, sometimes titles can be deceiving. And other times they're not. So she probably thought it was just, I want to eat your pancreas. Exactly, Christina. Like that. Titles, especially manga titles. Sometimes you read the title and you're like, whoa, what?
Yeah.
What?
That's how I did with that title. I was like, wait.
What is this title?
What?
Yes. I'm trying to think of another one. There have been titles where I'm like, I don't want to pick this. I talked about that today. My girlfriend's child. I was like, why do I want to read something where a guy is crushing on his girlfriend's kid? No.
Yeah.
And that's not even what it's about at all. It's literally about the guy's girlfriend and their child. But yes. Digital, I downloaded Blame from Kindle Unlimited. Was it free or did you pay for it? If you want a BL that's licensed in English, though only digitally, that's an age gap with adults, that's not too spicy, you must read Dear My Killer Tune. Dear My Killer Tune. Okay, hold on. Where is my page of recommendations that I had in here? Meow.
Was that a kitty cat?
Yeah, it's our what is it called? Our Pomodoro kitty. We just let it go off in the background.
Oh.
Is it here? I lost my list. Okay, I'll start a new one. Okay, wait. Dear my killer tune. Dear my killer tune. Okay. It's a hairdresser and the guitarist in his favorite 90s rock band with some great art inspired by older nostalgic styles. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. Yes. Bizarre is sucked into his phone.
So I was asked a question to give recommendation. I'm trying to think.
Oh, I see how it is. Sure, Maeve. Happened to me with I Formed a MILF Party. Yeah, I know. We read it together, remember? Just kidding. Free blam. Free blame. Free blam. Blam. Hfield, I'm going to have to hit you up later because I swear. So something happened to my notebook where a bunch of my pages got ripped out. And now I'm missing a bunch of recommendations that people gave me. And I think a bunch of them were from Hfield. Anyways, am I the only one that hasn't done the number one? Oh, yeah, you just did Nana. You just did Nana. Oh, no. So my number one is a college romance, again, with a twist. And I feel like nobody's going to be surprised, but it's a sign
of affection.
So it's got Def Rep, and it's got so the main characters are in college, but it's still like a romance. I would consider it like a slow burn romance. It does kind of have a love triangle-esque because there's like her guy best friend that she grew up with that's obviously interested in her, and then the guy that she meets on a train. I think it's on a train.
Yes. A train.
That's like asking her directions, and she's like, I can't hear you, sorry. And then like he is already learning a bunch of languages in college, and so he decides to learn sign language so he can communicate with her. And it's just super cute, and I highly recommend it. And this author, I think it's a duo. I think it's an author duo, Sue Morishita. They do a bunch of other really cute Shojo series. Like, I know they did Shortcake Cake, and I swear there's another one that they did. Shay would know, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But yeah, this is my number one ongoing Shojo series for me personally, and I love it. And I highly recommend it. The end. Yes. Good. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're either a duo or a trio. I'm pretty sure it's a duo. But yeah.
Okay, Christy, I'm gonna put you on the spot. You're gonna come up with our closing question.
Okay.
It can be literally anything about anything. It doesn't have to be
about anything. We like to end with like a random closing question.
About manga?
It doesn't have to be about manga. It can be literally anything. Like, what's your favorite snack food when you're on a train? Or something. Like, it can be literally anything. You just come up with a silly question.
Okay. Ooh, I have one.
Okay.
If right now you had a machine that could take you to any world, any imaginary world you want to, whether it be from a book, a video game, a manga world, a comic book world, anything like that, where would you go? That's my question.
That's hard. I'm like, somewhere with dragons, but nice dragons.
That's exactly what I was thinking too. I
I'm
love
gonna go
dragons.
somewhere with dragons. What's a place with nice dragons that aren't going to kill me? I mean,
even
I
a
would love to
movie.
be friends with Smog from The Hobbit, but I don't think he would ever be my friend. I could go into the manga that I showed you guys, the Japanese manga, where someone is stuck in the body of a dragon. I would go there. Pretty much a fantasy world with dragons that won't eat me or kill me. That's where I would want to go.
Yep.
So, what about you, Bizarre?
Like kind of like you, every single where I'm thinking of is like an awful place. Just
I
every
know.
awful.
I'm like, I want to go to Narnia. Wait a second.
Yeah, like that. Well,
thing.
okay, for some odd reason, like X pops in my. I'm like all these like apocalyptic. I'm like end of the world. I'm like that's not where you want to go. And
I
then
go
for
to
some odd
Gotham
reason,
City.
I thought Fire Force. I'm like people just combusting into flames. Probably not. And then, okay, so my final answer, even though it's not a safe place at all, but the guys in it are so freaking hot, so I wouldn't even care if I died, would be Sayuki. Sayuki is that final answer. Yes.
And there's dragons.
And there's even a nice dragon, and he turns into a jeep. It gives
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do I need to answer the question as well,
Yes,
or
you
do I
do.
just give?
You have to answer your own question.
Dang it! No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I feel like I'm copying you, but I love dragons too. So that's what I would want to go.
Yes, we're all dragon people.
I would love to go to maybe the world of where Toothless is with all the dragons. I love all there.
Yes. How to Train Your Dragon World Land. I can't remember. Yes. He says it in the movie too.
Yeah, I can't remember it either, but
yes. No, that would be so cool. I was saying Su Morishita. I don't remember what else they did besides A Sign of Affection and Shortcake Cake. That's what I was asking, Shay. Sign of Affection, Su Morishita. What else does she do besides Shortcake Cake? I swear there's at least one more that has come to the US. Yes.
Yeah, sorry. My dog is the cutest thing where she like leads you to the bed.
She's like, come lay down.
The cutest thing ever.
It's time for bed.
And now I feel like I'm gonna make her heartbroken because she like waited this whole entire time, and then now I'm about to leave for work.
So you're gonna be like, sorry, I gotta go to work.
Yeah, she's like, you bitch.
Yes.
She's like, I waited for you this whole time. Now I don't even get to go to bed.
I understand the like of A Sign of Affection, but I don't like the guy. It's one of the few I don't. That's okay. You don't have to. I like him. But he reestablished me. I'll read about MILFs. I'm fine with that. Japan. I mean, if it was a real world place, Japan and New Zealand are on my list also. I've already been to Japan multiple times, but I would go again in a heartbeat. And I've never been to New Zealand. I would love to go. I'd want to go wherever my friends are. Ah, best answer. Not unless you're made of gold. I know Smog would be like, unless you turn into gold, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Oh no, I don't know. I'm gonna say the Kakuryou world. Ooh, that would be cool. The like spirit world, but then you could like live at the place where they have the restaurant / hotel / See, I'm very worrying with this question because I don't want to be in any world that has crazy shit happening or doesn't have modern things I enjoy. Put in a story with wait, go back. I didn't finish that. Put in a story with a regular ass world. So like a modern contemporary, right? Just like
a slice of life situation, I guess.
Yeah, slice of life. Yes. Pern. I love Pern. It's a what is the series called? The something of Pern it's a book series. But yes, Pern. I would go there. I would live there. Put me in a story with a regular ass world. Like a butterfly. Aww. Like a butterfly is the first one that came to mind. Yes. Like a butterfly. That's the other one that they did. Sumo and Shita. Yes. Prison school. I wanna go. Of course you do, Bo. You nasty. Yep, absolutely. I'm ready. Yes, thank you, Jay. Dragon Riders of Pern. Thank you. I was like, what is it called? I'm like, it's the something of Pern. You know what? Put me in a world like how reading Hira Yasumi feels. Just go to Japan, rural Japan. Rob and I would be in trouble constantly. Yes, I'm sure you both would.
Okay, and on that note,
thank you guys for joining us.
Yes, and thank you, Christy, for joining us. We had a lot of fun. Thank you for choosing our top 5 favorite shojos.
Thank you guys for having me. I really enjoyed it. Hopefully, get to do it again sometime.
100%.
Let us know when you're available. We're doing all LGBTQ stuff in June.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, whoever, I mean, if people want to join, then cool. We love having guests. It makes it fun. So.
And we will see you next Sunday.
All right.
Yes, we'll see you next Sunday.